everybody, it's Hexa, and today's video is going to be part of a new series that I'm going to start on my channel, which is going to be called Cruelty-Free Chronicles. As you guys know, in a recent video from my Look What I Thought Today series, I talked about animal testing and animal cruelty in the makeup and cosmetics industry, and during that video I got really emotional and I started crying about how sad it really makes me to realize how much pain animals go through when they're being tested on. So after that video, I kind of just pledged to do my very best to purchase cruelty-free products rather than animal-tested products. But I live in China, and that's really fucking hard to do here because China is the only country in the world that requires animal testing for all cosmetic products, with a few exceptions, but I'm not going to get into the details. By the way, I'm going to link the Look What I Thought Today video that I talked about down below so you guys can watch it and hear more about my opinions on that matter. But today I'm making a video that is about what I think cruelty-free brands are not doing, what they could be doing better, what more they could be doing. And specifically, there's one thing I'm going to focus on in this video, and that is international shipping, or the lack thereof. There are so many cruelty-free brands that are amazing, that everybody raves about, that make amazing products, and do not ship internationally. So I tried to do some digging, figure out why that is. Is it because they don't have enough buyers? Or is it because of legal reasons? I don't know. But I did some digging and I basically collected the number of Instagram followers from a bunch of different cruelty-free brands, both from the ones that do ship internationally and from the ones that don't. Most of the brands here are brands that I have personally tried, though there are a few that I have not. So we're just going to compare their numbers and their shipping prices and all that kind of stuff to figure out where the pattern is. And, you know, spoiler alert, there isn't one. Let's start with one of my favorites, which is Sugar Pill. I just recently ordered another one of their palettes like 2 days ago because they are discontinuing the Sparkle Baby palette and the Cold Chemistry palette since they're releasing the Pro palette. So since I already had the Sparkle Baby palette, I kind of just really wanted to also have its kind of like gothic evil twin, so I ordered the Cold Chemistry palette immediately so that I could have both. Sugar Pill has 1.6 million followers on Instagram, and they ship everywhere except Italy, Mexico, Kuwait, and Nigeria. All of their shipping prices, no matter how much you buy, are under $20. I personally paid $14 for the shipping of the Cold Chemistry palette all the way to China. By the way, Sugar Pill is based in the USA, as are most of the brands that I'm going to mention here. Next up we have Lime Crime. 2.2 million followers. They ship to most countries. Unlike Sugar Pill, they don't have a specific tab where they say which countries they don't ship to. They just kind of have like a little bar where you can type in the country that you need them to ship to, and that way you can kind of check whether or not they ship to your country. But they do say that they ship to most countries. The maximum shipping price is $22 for Lime Crime. Jeffree Star Cosmetics has 2.2 million followers on Instagram and ships internationally at a maximum price of $11. Now, as you guys know, I'm a little bit hesitant to be purchasing products from Jeffree Star Cosmetics anymore because he turned out to kind of be an asshole. But his brand ships internationally, and some of the others on this list do not. Next up we have Lunatic Cosmetics Labs. They have the smallest Instagram following on this list so far. That is 198,000. Their maximum shipping price internationally is $20 US, and they do not ship to Brazil, Italy, or Nigeria. Notice there is a pattern here because Sugar Pill also does not ship to Italy and Nigeria, so I'm guessing there's some kind of restrictive law in those countries that is preventing these brands from shipping to those places. But some of these brands do say that they have stockists in those countries, so that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to get into the countries that do not ship internationally. First up, we have Kat Von D Beauty with 2.1 million followers on Instagram, no international shipping, and they only ship to the USA and Puerto Rico. Now this one just made me really, really sad because I love Kat Von D beauty products and I have managed to actually get my hands on them. I got their Mi Vida Loca eyeshadow palette and the Mi Vida Loca lip set, and I got a mini of her Trooper eyeliner in like a little eyeliner set. But all of these things had to be purchased from sites like eBay and Taobao, which is kind of like the Chinese version of eBay. Therefore, we don't know that they're real, and that is just a really shitty thing. Additionally, the Mi Vida Loca palette we purchased cost us like $200 plus like $60 for shipping, which is insane. Kat Von D is vegan. She is a wonderful, amazing person. She's super, super dedicated to the anti-animal cruelty cause. I love her products. I love her as a person. She's amazing. She's a great artist and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm like, girl, why? Why don't you ship internationally? Because like she has the same amount of Instagram followers as these other brands, which I'm basically taking as a reference point of the amount of buyers that they're getting, because Instagram really is like the melting pot of beauty brands and cosmetics and all that kind of stuff. So that is a pretty good reference point as to how much of a following they have and how many buyers they have. Kat Von D Beauty recently, maybe like in the past year, has started branching out into Southeast Asia and some other countries. I'm not sure if they're launching in Europe, but I think they are. I do think they are. And when that started happening, a lot of people were going on Instagram comments and saying, please don't sell in China, please don't open stores in China. Let me please explain to you, she cannot open stores in China unless she is willing to sacrifice her brand's cruelty-free status, because China requires animal testing. So for Kat Von D Beauty to start opening up shops in China would require for them to start testing on animals. And I know that is something that Kat Von D would never be okay with. But guys, seriously, stop trying to blame the consumers. It is not our fault. This is all down to the government. We do not choose the laws that they have here. The fact that so many people are saying don't sell in China, to me, is just ridiculous, because like it is not the fault of the consumers. We do not control the animal testing laws of the country that we live in. Anyways, moving on quickly from Kat Von D, and by the way, another big reason why I wish I could get my hands on Kat Von D products more easily is so that I can feed my love of liquid lipsticks without having to purchase from brands like Jeffree Star Cosmetics, which makes really good liquid lipsticks but is a terrible person. Like, I want to be substituting his liquid lipsticks with hers, but I can't because he ships internationally and she doesn't. Next up, we have Urban Decay with 6 million followers on Instagram. They only ship to the continental US, meaning they do not sell to US states that are outside like the big block of America. So they don't sell to Alaska, or they don't ship to Alaska and Hawaii. They are, however, partnered with a website called My US, which basically provides you with a US address. So Urban Decay will ship to that address that is owned by the website myus.com, and then MyUS will then ship it to you internationally. However, I tried to see what the prices are for this service. First of all, for the basic membership, it's free to sign up, but there's like special benefits to getting a premium membership or whatever, and you have to pay for that membership, which that was the first thing that I found kind of off-putting. Next up, I tried to kind of approximate how much would it cost for me to get stuff shipped through myus.com. So an approximate of the price for a 1 pound package to China was $37.38 with the basic membership, and that was the cheapest option available. As we've gone through before, I think the highest shipping price so far has been $22 with Lime Crime, and between $22 and $37, I think that's a pretty big jump. So this service just, the prices are so high, and it's just, inconvenient and annoying. And additionally, Urban Decay very clearly states that once their package arrives at the My US address, Urban Decay is no longer responsible for your package. So if anything happens to it, it's not on them. Again, something I found really off-putting. Next up, Too Faced with 6.5 million followers on Instagram. They ship to USA, Ireland, UK, Mexico, and Canada. So that is 5 countries out of like over 200. Are we serious? One thing that should be noted about some of the brands on this list is that they are available in other countries in store. For example, Urban Decay and Too Faced are available in Hong Kong, in Romania. Those are the 2 I know of for sure, but they're available in a lot of other countries through Sephora, but not necessarily individually. Urban Decay does have a flagship store in Hong Kong, so that is cool because Hong Kong is not too far away from China, and I can go there to buy their stuff in store, but like, guys, I should not be having to travel to buy something. The last brand we have on this list is The Body Shop. Again, they have a pretty small following on Instagram, but I feel like overall they are pretty well known in the world. They have 625,000 followers on Instagram, and they only ship to the USA, but that does include Alaska and Hawaii, unlike some of the other brands. A big reason why this one really bums me out is because, to me, having beautiful skin is always going to be more important than having beautiful makeup. No matter how much makeup I wear and how much you guys think I'm obsessed with makeup, my canvas is more important than the paint that I put on it. And The Body Shop is an amazing skincare brand, both for body products and face products, and this just really makes me sad that I can't get my hands on their products. Not only are they cruelty-free, but they're also eco-friendly. I recently emailed them to ask what exfoliating agents they use in their scrubs and their body exfoliators and all that kind of stuff, and they told me that since around 2014 they started making the switch to using only natural exfoliators, and since 2015 all of their exfoliating products are completely eco-friendly because all of the exfoliating agents are either natural or naturally derived and biodegradable. The reason why this is really important is because when you're using scrubs that have plastic microbeads, those plastic microbeads are so small that they don't get filtered out through the water filtration system, and they just end up right back into the ocean, and they end up getting eaten by fish. They pollute the water, and this is just really, really bad for the environment. So what's great about having natural exfoliators in these exfoliating products is that if those get washed into the ocean, they're either just going to dissolve because they're biodegradable, or if they do get swallowed by little fishies, they're not going to kill the fish because it's just a natural product, so it's not nearly as harmful as fish swallowing plastic. So now that we've gone through all of this, I'd just like to point out which of these brands I have tried and which ones I have not. Sugar Pill, tried and true. Lime Crime, tried and true. Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I have not tried yet. Lunatic Cosmetics Labs, I also have not tried yet. And everything after that I have. So Kat Von D Beauty, Urban Decay, Too Faced, and The Body Shop are all tried and true products to me. So why did I make this video? First of all, I'm going to be trying to tag all of these brands and just hope, with my fingers crossed, that they actually watch this video and listen and think about what I'm saying. Because here's the deal. There's a reason why you made your brand cruelty-free. Whatever that reason is, I'm probably going to assume it has something to do with the fact that you love animals and you don't want to be part of the community of horrible people who are feeding the animal testing industry. But what is happening when you fail to ship to countries outside of your own, especially when it comes to countries like China, where cruelty-free products are not easily accessible and people just don't fucking care, is that people are having to buy from the brands that do test on animals, and ultimately, that's bad for those animals. In my opinion, there really needs to be a revolution in the makeup industry. People need to realize that they do not need to be buying animal-tested products to get quality products, and that needs to start with the brands that are already committed to this cause. So if you are the owner of a brand that makes cruelty-free and vegan products, you care about animals. You don't want people to be buying animal-tested products. Therefore, it is your responsibility, and this needs to start with you, to ship to everywhere in the world, or every country that you can possibly reach within legal means. Why is it that smaller brands like Sugar Pill, Lime Crime, and Lunatic Cosmetics Labs are shipping internationally, and huge brands that have like 3 times the amount of followers are not? To me, that's just ridiculous. I don't understand why, and it just it seems a little bit lazy and a little bit inconsiderate. You have customers everywhere in the world. You have interest in your products everywhere in the world. I am tired of paying 3 times the normal retail price on eBay in order to get your products. I'm tired of having to worry that maybe I got a fake. This all needs to start with you. I am really hoping that the brands that I talked about in this video and have also tagged are going to be watching this and listening and thinking about it, because this to me is really important. So my camera just cut me off for a little while, which means I've already reached 20 minutes of filming. My camera does that. It cuts me off at 20 minutes. I think it's been long enough that I've been talking about this. I really hope this got you thinking about what these cruelty-free brands could be doing better. And if you're one of the brands that I mentioned in this video, please know I've tried your products. I love your products. Please make the change. Make it easy for me to get your products and not have to go through all the hassle of eBay and like $60 shipping prices that come with that. If small indie brands are able to do this, anybody can do it. Please, I implore you, make the change, make this easy, make it easy to start the revolution. Because if I was able to get Too Faced and Urban Decay and Kat Von D products at my doorstep whenever I wanted them, I wouldn't have to buy from Benefit. Benefit talks about how they're cruelty-free and super nice to animals on their website, but they sell in China. They test on animals just so that they can sell in China. I'm sick of these like selfishly oriented brands, and I'm sick of having to buy from them because I don't have other options. I'm sick of having to ask my friends in America to send me things. I'm sick of having to travel places to get these products. As the owners of cruelty-free brands, I know you love your customers and you love animals, and those 2 things should be enough motivation for you to do what you need to do to make your brand available internationally. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more. Before I say bye, I'd just like to note that I'm not posting on Instagram quite as often currently because for some reason, every time I try to make a post, my VPN crashes and Instagram dies and it all goes to shit. Don't know why, just happening. Really annoying. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!